women are going to be the main event at WrestleMania. And I only have one thing to say. You're welcome. I'm going to tap out Charlotte and Becky at the same time at WrestleMania. There actually is something else I have to say. No idea what a beat the clock challenge is. It sounds like another one of your BS gimmicks you have going on around here. So let's just...
It's a great way to build momentum to WrestleMania. Certainly the Riot
who wins the match in the shortest amount of time will be declared the winner. Introducing first,
pace, so to speak, for Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
It's because of what I've done. Be the main event of WrestleMania.
So this is a beat the clock challenge. The clock, of course, will count up on it here tonight.
I would just like to point out how terrifying.
Away. And Ronda
just bulldoze.
25 seconds into this match is Ronda.
Ronda Rousey would love to set a quick pace, a quick time here, or Sarah Logan.
Force a break. We are a minute into this match.
You know, historically, Ronda come WrestleMania.
Smart ring awareness from Rousey.
Breaking before the referees.
Looking at the clock, will lock in the armbar. Logan. The time to beat is 1 minute 25 seconds.
Generally uses a more methodical style.
Went with a big boot and root. Clock, of course, counting down now.
Upside down tonight. Could definitely get deep into the psyche of all three competitors.
Would love to knock off Charlotte Flair in this match. And a big right. Ronda Rousey in the background up on the stage. Looked right up out of it. Face first goes Charlotte.
Full task.
And Ruby now just toying with, looking for the figure 8, figure 4 locked in. The clock at 0. Charlotte will not beat the clock. The clock against Liv Morgan and Charlotte Flair. Javi 5, the time to beat in the beat the clock challenge set by Ronda Rousey. And Liv Morgan get out of the blocks here thanks to Charlotte Flair. Becky Lynch under a minute to go. Time champion taking the fight down to Liv Morgan. Clothesline by Lynch. The submission move used by Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan. Becky Lynch able to block, roll through now. Jackknife cover, shoulders down for Morgan. Lynch down. Ronda Rousey doesn't seem pleased.
Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, main event at WrestleMania.
Main event, WrestleMania. And ladies and gentlemen, as we mentioned tonight, we are on the road to WrestleMania.
For mercy. You were curled up in a fetal position at my feet last time I
Rush in a handicap match to have an opportunity at the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania.
Making that incredible number happen on Instagram. I feel like Finn's abs are responsible for probably half. Or a Balor beat Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush to win the Intercontinental Championship. Finn Balor! You know, we're not akin to what Kofi Kingston was up against last week on SmackDown Live when he had to try to run the gauntlet. Oh, Kofi. And his opponents, Bobby Lashley!
Your road to WrestleMania goes through us. At the hands of your little tag partner, Braun Strowman, I'm not medically cleared to compete tonight. He's gonna be teaming up with this man.
Heard rumors throughout the day that Lio Rush was not going to be able to compete.
So they just get to decide now who's in this match. It seems incredibly unfair.
WWE champion alongside the reigning Intercontinental. Is correct, Corey. It's Finn against Lashley and Mahal.
To come across this mountain of them.
Hey, good. It's about
time. I knew you were tonight.
Lashley needs. I'm glad you're paying attention to me. Match is officially underway now, Corey. Here's Lashley. Nobody home. Balor would love to put Lashley away early. It's just Lashley takes advantage. They're going right now. Finn Balor's gonna have to. Went for the sling blade. Raja knowing the situation. Beautiful. Kick by Balor caught a miracle victory. Oh no! Lashley blasted off the apron. Here comes Lashley, double leg takedown and a stomp down to the chest by Balor. Gonna fly! Down goes everybody! In the drop zone! Cross by Balor. WrestleMania! Unbelievable! For Balor Club in Boston. Renee makes a really good point, but Bobby Lashley, the almighty Bobby Lashley. This is uncalled for. Irate Intercontinental Champion. Storied history, but have never done battle in WWE. Take place in 2 weeks at WrestleMania. Also at WrestleMania.
Hello, I am Elias. And here I am right in Times Square, the heart of New York City, in less than 2 weeks when I give the greatest performance that this city or the world has ever seen. Why don't you go worry about selling out the subway, okay? I gotta focus on WrestleMania.
They've been a thorn in the side of the Raw Tag Team Champions, The Revival. Growing up, Ricochet, who has arrived on the scene in fall. Ricochet has wasted absolutely zero time capturing.
And Aleister Black together, I mean, what a tandem.
And their opponents, Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder, The Revival!
The tag team Ricochet going right after The Revival. Obviously,
wow!
With Black and Ricochet going right after Dash Wilder.
What happened to people wanting a little friendly competition? They keep.
Look at Scott Dawson grabbing the leg of Black and Wilder quickly on the attack.
They are as cohesive of a tag team as you will find in the business. Have not squandered a single chance here on Monday Night Raw. Winning Raw Tag Team Champions, the accolades should... Oh my God!
What a kick! Ricochet, there's a leapfrog. And Black kick right to the midsection. And Dawson in a sliding drop light as well! Out of harm's way and running into the double knees by Black. A future tag team title opportunity. Most there.
That was Scott Dawson in the way.
Predicament on the apron. Double team action. Vertical suplex by Dawson. Both legs hooked and a kick at it too.
Serious.
Possible, which you've done a great job of. Forearm earlier.
Oh, what a kick from Ricochet. Aleister Black. Ricochet from behind.
There we go.
And so is Aleister Black. And here comes the Dutch
Effect.
And Black sweeping the legs out from under Scott Dawson.
Into the ear of Scott Dawson.
Yeah, the back elbow.
Going for this. Dawson from behind.
Rolling him up, shoulders down now, and Black who manages.
I question that decision.
I think Ricochet made the tag.
Own tag. The Revival.
Oh my God! Has him where he wants him. The six. Ricochet and Black have beat the tag team champions.
It's so unusual, a rare fundamental error.
That's why they call Ricochet the one and only. Nobody in the world.
Title match. Obviously, Dash and Dawson retain their championship. WWE has Triple H and the Animal Batista.
Psychopath.
Drew McIntyre!
With a wake of superstars left behind them.
Our last at WrestleMania.
I don't give a damn if you like me. I'm a little bit nervous what you might say, and I understand why it's taking so long. I have a clip, and do me a favor while you're watching this. For lie, and neither does Drew McIntyre. Roll the clip.
6 months on Raw before he was ambushed. Attacked.
But McIntyre would lay waste to the big dog.
At WrestleMania, on the biggest stage of them all bets are off. What I did to you last week, for the love of God, Roman, skull of yours, and convinced you to just say no to my challenge. And what happened last week? The #1 contender for the Universal Championship. I know what Roman Reigns wants to say. The superstar Roman Reigns wants to say. Think about your family. Haven't you put them of your children? Do you want to put them through that one more time at WrestleMania? I will hold Raw hostage.
The big dog.
I think McIntyre's about to get
Obviously will stop at nothing to make his market.
a lot of what Drew McIntyre's. Now McIntyre wants to erase the caveat of by ambush.
Roman accepts your challenge. But I want you to listen very clearly. Don't you ever run your mouth about my wife and kids.
Oh, Ross. The Scottish Psycho
To a match at Mania. And look at Roman. Oh!
purposes. This is for talking about Roman's wife and kids.
Oh!
Roman has to beware of.
Disgusting.
Now will McIntyre staring a hole through Reigns.
No, that's not.
Come on, Roman.
Oh, more by Drew McIntyre. Leaves his mark on the big dog.
That could be the path.
At this point, Roman...
One-on-one with Drew McIntyre.
It's a blatant, disgusting low. Should have said no.
Still to come tonight, we're going to revisit one of Kurt Angle's longest-running
championship at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins,
What did you call me out there? A cockroach? Exterminated me? I don't feel exterminated. Why don't you give it one more try tonight? Last man standing.
Do not know how you are standing right now.
but I promise you, you won't be after tonight.
Well, in her hometown, it's boss time.
The following contest is scheduled for Sasha Banks.
Is here
You're
on
gonna talk trash about Sasha Banks.
and they have everyone.
Banks has made a career by throwing other people. WWE Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix, Natalya.
Third Survivor Series. Survivor Series returns. Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix accompanying Natalya when doing commentary work back at the Fastlane pay-per-view event. Come out of retirement for an opportunity. WWE, you have to earn an opportunity of that magnitude. And we're still not quite sure.
SmackDown Live last week.
No doubt.
Oh, face first goes Sasha Banks. Look at this technique from Natalya.
Like to be a WWE superstar, the entire Hart family.
Pinned in this predicament.
Good point.
Sasha Banks, rolling throw in the titles back inside elimination.
NXT, they've been talking about these tag titles coming.
That curse is going to carry over to the women's Banks, who's trying to counter here and fight out of it. And she... And Sasha... and send it against Natalya. Natalya in control.
So Natalya very effectively using her power advantage to this point. Roll through.
Shoulders down. Sasha. And Natalya. Oh, God. Here's classic Natalya. Oh, and Sasha Banks with it locked in as Natalya.
Still pretty far. Oh, smart ring away.
Oh, the shooter. It is the sharpshooter. Trying to make it to the bottom rope to force a Banks. Trying to make it to the bottom rope. Natalya.
With everything she had, obviously feeling exhausted.
Look at this, Nia! Taking out Bayley and now Banks and now Tamina into the corner. And look at Beth go. And now Nia Jax.
Beth Phoenix
fighting back.
Then you let Phoenix get that out of your mouth right now.
Phoenix like a one-woman arm. See it?
Yes, we are.
The glam slam.
The power. Still got it.
A hell of a woman to have in your corner.
I don't know what is.
What were to happen if Michael Che and Colin Jost...
You know the saying, it's the thought that counts, right? The only thing I thought about was smashing his pasty face.
The second step is listening. Live via satellite, all the way from New York City. They are the special guest correspondents of...
Guys, last time we were on Raw in Philly. I've learned my lesson, and tonight I'm not going to put on a Mets hat.
As a lifelong WWE fan and a fan of yours, I know Colin isn't as funny as anybody, but...
In my Twitter bio that I wanted to be a mentor to you, I was being sincere. To get me on the women's cross-country team at Harvard. How to read a newspaper. Or how to do your taxes. You're probably, what, 5'11"? 180 pounds?
We're just trying to find a way to make this right. That's all.
Have you ever considered therapy? Look. You get me an autograph from my favorite wrestler, Brock Lesnar.
You went to Instagram the other week and said that somebody needed to take care of this. I choose option number 3. And Colin, you'll enter the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
No way, that's insane. What are you talking about?
Listen, smart guy.
He's not serious, right?
Oh, wait, Braun. You got yourself a deal. Colin's in. But if Braun catches us backstage at Mania, ain't gonna be no chance that some definitely back.
If I'm fighting in the Battle Royal, so are you.
Alexa, can you make this official?
I'm the host of WrestleMania. I can't sacrifice 2 talented, funny comedians. Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania.
For the rest of your lives, wondering when you're gonna get these hands.
WrestleMania.
Welcome to WWE, boys. Elias in New York City. Elias.
MSG, the world's most famous arena. It is a dump nonetheless. In fact, I've sold this place out 3 times already to help out my vocal cords for when I go back in there. Are you kidding me? Do you have any idea how much people would pay to see me in New York?
Elias, the special musical guest.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Baron Corbin!
Oh, Baron stickers. Live on Monday Night Raw. Baron Corbin against Apollo Crews and Crews.
Baron Corbin overlooked Apollo Crews last week.
For a third.
Won't make the same mistake again.
I don't know why.
Baron Corbin has a successful human being, a future gold medalist.
Kick.
Apollo Crews moonsault off the apron, takes out Lee in 2 weeks at WrestleMania. Crews locked into the post.
He could lead WWE to the dominating Apollo Crews.
Losing to Crews. Gonna punish him here.
Billy 5000. It's upset that Baron Corbin got this off.
Said I'm gonna buy a boat so I can float down their river of tea. Corner with his shoulder. Step up Enziguri. And now Crews looking to take out Corbin. Baron Corbin it to a near fall. Is going to be embarrassed at WrestleMania. Cruz lands on his feet. Corbin caught him! End of day! Statements. Corbin with the victory. Warning to Kurt Angle. Just that quickly. Angle made the challenge. Perhaps he will regret it.
Come on.
Now Baron Corbin once again.
Baron Corbin on a one-way ticket. Rollins, the winner of the Royal Rumble match, and the man who faces Brock Lesnar.
WrestleMania this year. Now we know that Ronda, Charlotte, and Becky
For the Raw Women's Championship. Will join forces in 6-woman tag team action against the Riot Squad. With Seth Rollins, the Universal Champion, Rollins, Lesnar, in the shadow of New York City.
Boston, I'm going to cut right to the chase. And the two roads we are taking to get to WrestleMania could not be any different. By the Universal Champion, it will be forged by the man who will define the future of our business. I want to be a champion that inspires people. Triple H, even John Cena inspires people. Guys, this is the biggest match of my entire career. I didn't realize how important this match was to all of you. Please beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Look, I've said I was going to beat Brock, and I've promised to do everything I could to make sure he didn't leave WrestleMania. I have to beat Lesnar because I refuse to let Brock Lesnar. I cannot let that happen. What Brock Lesnar does not understand is that with an army behind me, I am unstoppable.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
Thank you, Seth Rollins, that the match at WrestleMania is now a handicap match.
Universal Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Because I assure you, your chances of winning are 0. What are you going to say? I need your thoughts and prayers. My Uncle Mushki is getting hernia surgery. I need your thoughts and prayers. When I go to Suplex City, get dumped on my head, get F5, beaten, and prayers. You ain't got a thought in your head how to beat Brock Lesnar? When Brock Lesnar wins at WrestleMania, when you loses at WrestleMania.
Rollins giving chase to Heyman.
It was all Brock's idea! Please!
You got it all wrong. I'm here to answer them. We are gonna beat Brock Lesnar. We're gonna march into Suplex City, and we are gonna.
Seth Rollins proudly waving the flag. That's when Seth Rollins is at his best. Roll on. And what's in his short-term future tonight? Hall of Famer Kurt Angle. Bros versus Drew McIntyre. Last man standing.
Stars around the world are getting ready for their big night, Kurt. When you're getting prepared, a good night's sleep is very, very important than putting your ass to sleep one last time.
Have had a long storied history together, but for the first time ever in WWE. Oh my God! Here comes the United States champion.
These men have traded so many different submissions.
Spoiling Kurt Angle's last match here.
I mean, you get to see him up close and personal on SmackDown Live all the time.
Suplex. Joe Angle. And the snapmare takedown, and I believe he's the most dangerous. Get out of there! You're not going to make the final match ever at WrestleMania. That is it. Samoa Joe having his way right now. Hall of Famer. Uh-oh. Kurt, though.
Oh, my God.
That's nearly 300 pounds.
And again, slammed by Kurt Angle, and Joe kicked at it.
Fire.
Looking for the ankle lock, but Joe able to create some separation. Oh man! Samoa Joe may be these two so familiar with one another. Missile drop, believe it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, again. Went for the Angle slam. Samoa Joe able to counter.
Joe. Big right hand from Angle. Uh-oh, good. To ruin Angle's final moment here tonight on Monday Night Raw as part of this farewell tour. Of his chin inside Joe's arm. For Joe! He did it! Kurt Angle with a tonight, he shocks Samoa Joe. Confidence heading into WrestleMania versus Rey Mysterio. Embrace yourself at WrestleMania. Farewell tour with a WWE Hall of Famer at risk. That's exactly what this man, Dean Ambrose, is. Your opponent, so they cannot answer the Massachusetts. Triple H heads into the ring to take on No Holds Barred. Live next on Raw.
Stablemates in Evolution. It's crazy that you stood up and gave me a standing ovation for that entire. It's awesome. Thank you. Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Ron on being the main event at this year's WrestleMania. Congratulations to every single one of them, because this was not given, it was earned. Other things make me happy, like coming out here and realizing this microphone is dry. Some things don't make me happy, like this. Hold on, it's buried in my pocket here. Is a letter from Batista's lawyer. Letter states that Dave Batista will not be competing at WrestleMania this year. I agree to yet one more stipulation as a way to protect my own assets and keep the world title around my waist long. Dave apparently had a big week. He realized that, and that the moon is not made of cheese. But yet when he left Evolution, he was the world heavyweight champion. Prevented him, after he left Evolution, from having a meaningful career when he realized he just couldn't beat John Cena. He also believes that my obsession with him, I will read from this letter because I want to make sure that I accurately reflect. To appear then at WrestleMania, you will give me, it is like Pages want you to put your career on the line at WrestleMania. You beat up a 70-year-old man. WrestleMania. I agreed to it, and yet you send this letter. I am not going to let you quit this time, Dave. I never have. There is no obsession. The only thing I am obsessed with, you want my career on the line at WrestleMania, Dave. You got it.
Triple H won't compete again.
Man, things are...
New York City is the greatest city in the world. That's okay, because I'll make a lot more than that at WrestleMania.
New York City traffic that much. Well, next week it is the final Raw. Bros and McIntyre. Last man standing.
Ronda, Charlotte, or Becky betray their team.
Falls, no submissions, no countouts, and no disqualifications. Drew McIntyre!
And as you can see, you knew anything about running my yard or about me, you're right to his feet by a count of 10.
I'm going to echo the sentiment
that McIntyre inflicted.
And this man is built for it. This resilience, which makes me fear watching him continually.
It's quite simple. Ambrose down. It's McIntyre. Glutton for punishment, but I don't even think
count
he
of 5.
Prepare. He better.
Ambrose into the barricade. We are back live on Monday Night Raw. Count of 10, you win. And McIntyre with a kick. Those submissions. McIntyre. Remember what McIntyre did with a pencil?
Not anywhere.
I'm on the line.
Look, brothers, the Shield is no more, Renee.
Still, just go away. His feelings.
He's driving McIntyre to his feet. So's McIntyre's back, I believe, is a.
Oh, God!
Pavement. McIntyre is. Ambrose off the steel.
This man a cockroach. He doesn't stay down. I wish.
McIntyre with the stairs bounced off the face of Ambrose. What is this man not capable? Ambrose trying to pull himself back to his feet, and he does.
For Ambrose.
McIntyre here. Ambrose, though, able to thwart it. Now it's McIntyre. Dirty deeds. McIntyre back up. Ambrose. Catches him with a. Ambrose. Maybe not. Driving Ambrose to the table.
No way Ambrose has anything left.
Back to his feet. Claymore kick.
Find faith in indisputable reality.
I don't agree with anything he's doing right now.
Ambrose will not make the count.
Standing over